a tough, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions here? Any questions here? Let's get it on. Come on.
Question in my mind, Gil. Since Holyfield looks dry and a little cold, will he come out here and really just take it out of Cooper immediately, let him know he doesn't have a chance to win, or is he going to let Cooper build his confidence?
Well, you know, I think this first round is very significant. Again, in front of the hometown people, maybe trying a little too hard. You have to remember, he hasn't had a fight in 217 days, and Bert Cooper has been an active fighter.
And while Cooper has broken a sweat and does look warmed up, Evander Holyfield, as Larry Merchant pointed out, is completely establishing the jab. Cooper throws a long right hand and misses. Evander will not want to let Cooper inside with his face on his chest. That's where Bert is most of it. Cooper loses his balance. He was in serious trouble there for a moment. And Holyfield hit him twice when he got himself straight.
Holyfield wobbled him a little bit with that left hook.
And he got an uppercut in there, too. Cooper is groggy for a second. Holyfield with a chance for an uncharacteristic early knockout. He's not normally that kind of fighter. It's been 6 years since Evander Holyfield scored a first-round knockout. The right cross was a beauty, and down goes Bert Cooper.
The left hook in the body, Jim, was the punch that really hurt him. After the right hand, he dug a left hook underneath. Beautiful left hook.
The right, but he left himself open.
There's that quick right hand of Cooper's on the inside. Very effective with that right hand, Cooper.
He looks as though his head is clearing.
Come on. Get those punches up. Look. Hey, get those punches up. Come on.
You see a guy go down like a body shot. In this division, you think of Tyson Spinks. Another right hand right on the button, but that time Cooper didn't budge.
Come on, Evander. Keep him up. Let's go.
Well, Evander is surprising me. He's really not using any lateral movement at all. He's right there. He's fighting with a fighter.
And this is what he said he wouldn't do.
Next time you go down there, it's going to cost you a point. Then hey, come on.
Evander really didn't like that low blow. Pulled his trunks down even further.
Now Cooper is starting to land that right hand over the top. He's gotten it in there twice. Holyfield off balance after missing the right, but he comes back with a left to the body. And Cooper's covering up again.
Well, Evander is getting the best of this round, but he certainly is fighting a Cooper-type round.
Spoke of the accuracy of Holyfield's punching before the fight. He landed 49 of 76 punches, according to PunchStat in round one, 65% connect rate.
And give Cooper credit for surviving that. He's come here determined to fight.
Of course, some people look at Holyfield Foreman and say, well, Evander doesn't have a heavyweight punching power.
Well, this is the Cooper, in my opinion, that fought Ray Mercer. He certainly got hurt with that left hook to the body, but he got up and he's bombing back, as you can see there. He's determined.
We've got a war early on.
And so many things can happen in a fight when guys are fighting the way Holyfield is fighting Cooper. They can bang heads, they can get busted up. I mean, I'm sure that they're very concerned in Holyfield's corner. In my opinion, he can use lateral movement to just completely outbox Cooper, but he chose to fight him and get him out of there.
A lot of people asked Holyfield's co-trainer Lou Duva about the mental adjustment problem of fighting somebody on 1 week's notice, and Duva said, well, I want my guy to get hit a couple of times. It'll clear his head and wake him up.
Well, he's been hit a couple of times, Jim.
We also have to wonder, Gil, whether this crowd enthusiasm hasn't stirred Holyfield up.
Well, that's what we were talking about. He's fighting in front of his hometown fans, and he may be trying to be a little too impressive. He's got nailed with a couple of pretty good punches this round.
Holyfield digs a left to the chest. Cooper has landed 2 or 3 straight rights.
Well, you know, most Philadelphia fighters are left hookers, but you have to really watch Bert Cooper's right hand. It's a sneaky short right hand.
That's one area where he's gotten a lot better. He was almost exclusively a left hooker early in his career. Of course, that was what Frazier was teaching. Right hand to the body by Holyfield. Cooper wobbles again. Good uppercut by Cooper.
That was the Mike Tyson combination. Wide right hand that bring the right hand underneath.
Good left to the body by Cooper inside. And the right hand.
There's that sneaky right hand right on the button.
Since the knockdown midway through round one, it's been an even fight. Round two coming to a close. Bert Cooper establishing himself. Evander Holyfield banging away.
It's pretty early for a fighter to be asking what round it is, Gil, so I don't know how much longer he's prepared to go at this pace. But on the other hand, they're telling Holyfield in his corner to play a little bit more defense.
Holyfield lands a left hook, and Cooper wobbles again. Cooper grins as if to say, you didn't hurt me. That usually means you did.
And that's exactly what he did with Ray Mercer. He'd take those bombs right on the button, and then he'd grin at Mercer. I think Cooper's soft spot is to the body, and I really think that's where Georgie Benton told Holyfield to go to work, to the body.
Yeah, the instruction was quit tying him up. You waste a lot of energy that way. Bang to the body instead. Easier said than done when the man puts his head right on your chest all the time.
And again, even though Holyfield, in my opinion, is winning the fight, he's fighting Cooper's fight. And there's that sneaky right hand of Bert Cooper's.
And Holyfield wobbles in the corner. The champion in trouble. Cooper bangs away. Holyfield almost goes down. Mills Lane's going to call it a knockdown and give him the count. Evander Holyfield floored in the third round by Bert Cooper. And a long way to go. You've got high drama in Atlanta. Another right hand lands flush.
There's that sneaky right hand, Jim.
Holyfield in serious, serious trouble.
And he's overworking that right hand.
A long way to go. Holyfield almost went down again.
Holyfield just really doesn't know where he is right now.
His head is starting to clear.
He's fighting on heart alone right now, Jim. Heart alone is keeping Evander Holyfield up. And Cooper may have punched himself out a little bit with that flurry.
Oh, what a right hand by Holyfield. And now it's Cooper who is standing stock still. Oh, what a sensational right cross Holyfield landed to start this rally. But Bert Cooper won't go down. You're looking at one of the memorable rounds.
Better watch out and better remember defense. Believe me, right at this moment, anybody can get hit, can go.
Holyfield misses the right, Cooper lands. Here comes Evander, though. I just said, one of the memorable rounds in recent heavyweight history. It isn't even over yet.
Evander is fighting strictly with heart at the moment, Jim. No brains, no smarts, just trying to outgut the other guy. There's that sneaky right hand again.
Bang, right on the Holyfield chin. Evander is wobbling as the round comes to a close.
And in Evander Holyfield's corner, they told him to walk Bert Cooper around inside and bang him to the body. But that's what Cooper's been doing to him. There's a big right hand.
And Cooper's in trouble. Holyfield banging away with the right hand, but Bert won't go down. Oh, look at that. These are awesome punches, and Cooper has just about had enough. And he decided not to quit. He almost quit and decided not to do it. And he'll take punishment.
The uppercut's been the punch, Jim. There it is again. The uppercut's the punch. There it is again. Evander found the key. There it is again.
Yep. Left to the body, right uppercut up the middle. He's landing it over and over and over. Again. I think Mills Lane was right on the verge of stopping it about 10 seconds ago. But you can't stop it when Cooper has been this courageous.
And Evander Holyfield is showing signs of being tired. And believe me, an uppercut is a very effective punch, but it's dangerous to throw from outside.
Round's only half over, and Holyfield is punched out. Punched out. Can't throw anything right now. Timeout now as Mills Lane wants to look at Holyfield's glove. It is broken. The right glove is broken. Both fighters are going to get a long rest.
And I think that Holyfield needs it more than Cooper, despite the fact that Cooper's been taking the battering.
I don't think Holyfield would have thrown another punch for 20 or 30 seconds.
You know, sometimes the opportunity to fight for a title, especially the heavyweight title, just makes a man galvanize all of his forces into giving the best he's ever had. Much as Douglas did in Tokyo.
All right, you've got shades of Muhammad Ali, Henry Cooper here with the torn glove. Harold Letterman, what's the rule?
Jim, they get the fighter who doesn't have the torn glove to a neutral corner. They're not supposed to let a second talk to him. In the meantime, they take advantage to his corner and change the glove. They always have a spare set of gloves at all times.
But in the famous Henry Cooper Muhammad Ali incident, the torn glove happened between rounds because Angelo Dundee was trying to find some time for Ali.
Who said it did happen between rounds? Absolutely right. I thought you said it happened during the round.
He's punching so hard. I don't know if I've ever seen in a big fight one fighter punching so hard that he actually rips the glove from punching.
Well, so far, Holyfield has thrown 45 punches in this round and landed 36 of them. What kind of a war is it? Both men, to this point in the fight, have landed more than half their shots.
And Bert Cooper now has a cut on the side of his right eye. It's a small cut, but
when we resume fighting, there'll be 1:29 left in round number 5.
Bert Cooper, Philadelphia fighter, now lives in Virginia. You can take the fighter out of Philadelphia, but you can't take the Philadelphia out of the fighter with this exhibition of courage and will.
Courage, yes, but Philadelphia is famous for the left hook. With Bert Cooper, it's been the right hand.
Maybe he learned that in Virginia.
Could be.
And they go resume.
See what he does inside Bert. He takes that right foot, steps over with it, and bangs with that right hand.
Let's see if Evander remembers to go back to the left of the body and the right uppercut.
There it is. There's that uppercut, Jim. He didn't forget. He missed it that time, but he certainly didn't forget it.
All right, we step back, guys. We step ahead. Come on.
And you can see both guys are taking tremendous punishment. This has become a question of wills and conditioning. That's what Evander Holyfield should do. Take a step back once in a while. Go side to side to make Bert Cooper miss.
Get him up, Evander. Come on.
Conventional wisdom is that Evander Holyfield is the best trained, best conditioned heavyweight in the sport and maybe in the history of the sport. But is he overtrained coming into this fight? Cooper lands a left hook, and round 5 comes to a close. Mills Lane instructs Eddie Aliano, Bert Cooper's cut man, to take some of the grease off of his right eye.
That I said that sometimes we're surprised by these kinds of fights because it's not as easy on the champion as we anticipated. And this is sure one of those times.
First time I've seen Evander with a little bounce in his legs, though, is when he came out of the corner, Jim. But he's right back inside again. Now he's bouncing a little bit. He can punch and move. He punches and waits for the receipt.
Exploding right hand by Cooper to the body. Holyfield again with the uppercut.
You know, what? There goes Evander again. Anytime he lands a punch, he stays still and waits for the receipt. Waits for the guy to hit him back. And
Cooper is hitting him with left hooks and sneaky inside right hands.
You know, Evander Holyfield always had a problem with stamina in the amateurs. It's never really showed in the pros, but in this fight, he seems to me like he's a little weary.
Well, one thing you know for sure, gentlemen, regardless of what happens from here on out, some of the writers here are going to write tomorrow that if Evander had fought this way against Mike Tyson, he'd have been knocked out.
Or he may have knocked out Mike Tyson.
That's possible, too.
I mean, do you think Tyson could take those uppercuts that Evander was nailing Cooper with?
The cut is not opening up on the right eye of Bert Cooper, and I mentioned the name Eddie Aliano. As you watch that cut throughout the fight, remember that Aliano is one of the best, if not the best in the business at closing cuts.
That's so important, Jim, to have somebody in there that doesn't panic, knows what he's doing, keeps the fighter in the battle. There's that.
Oh, what a right hand.
But they're coming fewer and a little more far between.
Cooper tried the body shot uppercut tandem. Didn't work. Now Evander lands another right uppercut. The heart and will of Evander Holyfield. Much celebrated, but tested tonight. Holyfield has not been knocked down since an amateur fight in 1979. He did not go down to the canvas tonight, but it was scored a knockdown by the referee. And we are halfway through.
Earlier we talked about the cut glove. Now we're talking about ointment in an eye, which goes back to Ali Liston 1. Although that wasn't exactly ointment, it was an acidic substance. So we're getting a little bit of everything. We're getting some boxing history in front of us. Let's see how the boxing history winds up.
And here's the odd consistency, Larry. Every time in the last 30 years that a man named Cooper has challenged for the heavyweight title, there's been a cut glove. Another uppercut.
I'm surprised that Evander Holyfield isn't using the jab a lot more, Jim. When a guy gets tired, it's easy to hit him with a jab. Guys always start out jabbing, and then later on they forget all about the jab. Now is the time when he can use a good stiff jab.
Cooper with two overhand rights, and Holyfield lands another uppercut. You're right, he's almost abandoned the jab for the time being. I wonder if he's embarrassed enough in front of his hometown fans that he wants to score a knockout.
He'll be more embarrassed if he gets hit with a couple more of those right hands and goes down. The opportunity to jab is there. You can see it. Bert Cooper is walking right straight in this straight line.
Oh, what a bomb that uppercut was. But Cooper keeps coming back. There's another one. Cooper grinning again.
Evander has to be saying to himself, what's holding this guy up and how much more energy can I expend?
Do you question his punching power?
Well, Ray Mercer was also supposed to be a good puncher, and I saw Cooper do exactly the same thing with Ray Mercer. So maybe it's the fact that Cooper can really take a great punch.
What a turnaround that would be for Bert Cooper. I saw him quit against Reggie Gross in January of 1986, his first loss, after being hit by one punch.
We should point out, Jim, that in those days he was on drugs. He wasn't training seriously. He really was going down the tubes, and Joe Frazier, his original trainer, claims to have quit him because of that.
And Bert Cooper landed some very effective punches to the body in that last exchange. And when a guy gets tired, those body punches can become very, very effective.
Well, for a while after that third-round flurry, Cooper didn't go to the body at all. But he started to do it again. But now Holyfield rips another uppercut, and Cooper standing stock still.
This could be it now.
Only 15 seconds to go in the round. Not much time for Evander. Cooper staying right there. Target practice, but he's not going to get him. I don't think he's going to get him. Mills Lane has seen enough. Mills Lane stops the fight.
And I thought it was a very good move on Mills Lane's part.
He couldn't have known what the time was. It's probably about 2:58 or 2:59.
Doesn't make any difference, Larry.
But he was taking too much punishment. He gave a gallant effort. That's enough.
I agree. I thought Mills Lane did a remarkable job. He stepped in exactly when he should have stepped in.
One of the best in the business, Mills Lane.
Well, I'll tell you, if Damiani had been the opponent, we wouldn't have seen this many punches landed if they'd been here for 50 rounds.
They wouldn't have seen as many punches landed if they took the Queen Elizabeth over and fought on the boat all the way over.
Well, gentlemen, thank God for Bert Cooper.
Although I don't know that Evander Holyfield is saying that right now.
What a battle.
Dramatic fight in Atlanta back in